All right, ladies and gents. Good morning. Good morning. Let's get into another trading day. Now, before we get started, I must confess. Yesterday, when I ended the stream, you guys saw my account balance at one thing. Okay. I gotta confess, man. We did not end the day at that account balance. Okay. I got a little tempted. I got baited in. You know what I'm saying? I went to go get me a little haircut yesterday. Came back and I saw that I left the charts open on my monitor, bro. I saw a setup, right? Saw a setup. Saw a setup. I took it, right? And let's just say I took another L, right? Now, I did catch myself before I took the full L because I realized, I'm like, bro, I want to say it was revenge trading because, like, the intention behind me taking the trade was not, oh, I want to make my money back. But I'll say it was definitely over trading, right? I over traded yesterday. I should have just walked away, but I didn't. But I did catch myself before I took the full L. I went ahead and just cut the trade, so I lost like another four and some change, bringing my total to like $1,100 and some change. Now I just had to say that, man, because we got to keep it real on this side of YouTube, man. We got to keep it real on this side of YouTube. So as y'all can see, we was like in like what 155,800 something. I lost another four and some change yesterday, so brought it down to 330 something. So yeah, I just had to tell on myself. Had to, let you guys know what I did, what I had done, right? So now that we got that out the way, let's go ahead and get into today's trading session. So obviously what I see right now, I'm looking at the daily chart, right? Doing a little top-down analysis. The weekly ain't really telling me much other than we quite possibly could sweep this to go lower, but who knows? I don't really pay too much attention to the weekly time frame. But if we go to the daily, we can see that this last little range here, okay? This little range here on the daily, we have finally traded back to equilibrium, right? And then we have also tapped into a fair value gap that is in discount, okay? So, too early to tell right now, but as of right now, I would say that I am leaning towards being bullish. Now, if we look at the news for today, we still got news at 10 a.m. But if we look at the news did come out, news did come out bearish for the indices. What's up, bro? The news did come out bearish for the indices, but at the same time, man, if I don't see any bearish price action, I'm not just gonna base my trade off of news being bearish. But yeah, so right now we understand that we are in discount. Well, we have tapped into a fair value gap in discount on the daily. We're getting a nice reaction so far. We traded back into equilibrium as well. So we could be looking at bullish, a little bullish play here. Going down to the 4 hour, we see that we swept this liquidity right here. So that's good. Getting a nice reaction coming off of that as well. So I would say I'm leaning towards being bullish for the day. Obviously good reaction on the 1 hour as well. So we just got to see what we can get. Now we do got news at 10 a.m. The only thing I can see that might get in our way, or something that would be, a little cause to pause, is if we were to, tap into this fair value gap right here first, right? Then I might want to hold off a little bit. But as long as we stay below here, like going from internal on the daily back to external, then if we're gonna keep that internal to external, bias, then technically our draw on liquidity, at least on the daily time frame, is here, this high. But again, all-time highs kind of makes it a little bit tricky. We don't know if we want to continue to go higher, or we could just, want to sell off. But then again, I guess that's technically every day. We don't know what the market wants to do, so we just gotta see. We gotta be patient. Like I said, we got news at 10 a.m. So realistically, I'm not about to take a trade until 10 a.m. But yeah, we'll see what we can get today. Let's go ahead and look at ES real quick, because your boy made a rookie mistake yesterday and missed like the something just clear as day. So I don't want to do that again. But if we go to ES, so ES is still in premium. That's something to keep in mind. It hasn't traded into anything. Yeah. I mean, it swept liquidity, obviously, but that's about it. That's about it. I would say I'm still like bullish overall. No. Let me see. What is that? July 8th. July 8th, 2 p.m. Lower low. There's some bullish SMT here on the higher time frame, right? So that is something that we can keep in mind. All right, ES made a higher low. NQ made a lower low. That's something to keep in mind. Where's that at? Right here. So that's something to keep in mind. We got bullish SMT on the higher time frame. I'm not going to put it right there because I feel like my NQ chart's about to start looking crazy. But that's something to keep in mind. Bullish SMT. But then again, who knows, right? We got ES tapping into this 4-hour fair value gap. We'll have to see how it wants to do in that. In Q, we're still looking good. The thing with being at all-time highs, man, it's kind of like you got to remain bullish until the market shows you otherwise. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I learned earlier this year when we was trading at these all-time highs, man. Like, if you trying to catch the sell-off, bro, you're going to get chopped up every time. So just remain bullish until they show you that they want to sell off. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we were to tap into, you know, these fair value gaps on the 4-hour and the 1-hour, and then we start respecting them and pushing off of that, then I may want to be like, all right, I'm going bearish. But until then, I got to remain bullish. I have to. I ain't about to get chopped up again like I was earlier this year. Right? I walked away earlier this year, like, break even for real. Like, wasn't making money, wasn't losing money, but it was a tough break even, I'll tell you that. YM, let's look at the sixth sister. Is she finally? Nope. I still feel like I said yesterday. See, man, I told y'all yesterday, bro. I told y'all I feel like YM was going to go higher. And look at us. What did I say? I said, at the very least to here, which we have already traded into. At the very least to there, which is what I said. But I feel like ultimately, they trying to go all-time highs too. So, that could be a draw on YM. But I just can't trust YM, man. I can't trust YM. She don't be doing right all the time. It's the reason why we call her the sixth sister, bruh. Low-key had a uni, though. Low-key. That's your breaker. Yeah, liquidity sweep is obviously all this over here. Asia low. Even took out a low from PM session from yesterday. That's your liquidity sweep. Boom. Fair value gap that overlaps with the breaker. Boom. That's your uni. And it worked out today. That gave you nice little, let me see. You know, stop loss would have been there. TP probably would have been at this high right there. Gave you a nice little 1 to 2. Which would have been nice if you would have been targeting the higher time frame draw. You would have got a little bit over 1 or 2. But that was a nice little uni on YM. That happened right at 9:25 though. So I don't know if you would have been, oh no, 9:30. Yeah, I don't know if you would have been like super confident to pull the trigger on that at 9:30. Let's look at oil. How y'all doing today though, man? Hope y'all doing good, bro. All right, so looking at oil. Swept that high inside this daily fair value gap. Tapping into this. Right, respecting. 1 hour, same thing. 1 hour fair value gap. Respecting it. Let me look and see what we got. So if this holds, the draw on oil should be this low right here. At the very least, this low. But for sure this low at the very least. And then maybe this low down here. Got a lot of low resistance liquidity sitting down here. Like a whole bunch of lows that never got swept. So that's something you can keep in mind for oil. All right. Then let's look at gold. See, gold, this is that boy Ken girl, bruh. It's his girl. He loved gold. But I don't know, man. Gold don't be rocking with me like he be rocking with him. But gold is in a 4 hour fair value gap. 1 hour fair value gap, obviously. Respecting initially. Could want to be bullish on gold as well. Swept that low inside of the fair value gap. Would have been a uni if this candle would have closed above, but since it didn't, it's not. All right, so like I said, right now, man, we're just gonna be waiting, just being patient. Right now, if you were trying to base an entry off the higher time frame with oil, oil, you could probably enter off of that. It wouldn't be too bad. That's $600 with 2 contracts. Then if you target in that low-hanging fruit, targeting the low-hanging fruit based off of this 4 hour would be yesterday's low right there. If you were just going to base it solely off the higher time frame, that might be a little setup. We can keep that in mind. What's up, Leonard? What's up, man? So yeah, right now, like I said, we're just gonna be patient, bro. I'm not gonna pull the trigger on anything until this news at 10 a.m. shows up. So right now, we can just chop it up if y'all want to. Low key, wish this was like Zoom so I can unmute people. Low key. But I'm like, I'm black. No, I ain't that black. Ooh, my internet started glitching out a little bit. Y'all there? Yeah, I don't know what just happened. I feel like my internet just glitched out a little bit. But it says I'm back connected. If y'all can still hear me, man, let me know if y'all can still hear me. Okay, baby. Bro, what is going on? I don't know what's going on, y'all. But if it want to keep acting up, you know what I'm saying? We might have to make some executive decisions. If it wasn't news, bro, I probably would low key pull the trigger on this because I like how this is respecting right now. But since we got news at 10, we got to leave it alone, man. And the reason why I don't take trades like during news is just because, or right before news, is like I don't like banking on setups to go in profit or hit CP before news, because a lot of times before news, price will just consolidate and chop around. So I'm not trying to be a part of that, if I'm being completely honest. So I want to go ahead. I want to put myself in the highest probability conditions possible. So I'm not going to trade right before news. Now there are conditions in which I will trade, or where I will hold a trade through news, right? Like if I'm already in a trade and I'm in decent profit and my stop loss is at break even, right? I may take one off before news and then leave one on with news just to see, like, maybe news is going in my favor, right? And I don't really consider that gambling, because if I'm in profit and my stop loss is at break even, what am I gambling? Absolutely nothing. So that's like the only conditions you'll really catch me like holding something through news. But I'm not gonna take a trade during news. And like if my trade, like if I'm in a trade and news is coming up and we still haven't moved for real, I'm gonna go ahead and close it. Right? I'll only hold it if I'm in profit already and my stop loss is at break even. But we got 10 minutes, man. NQ starting to move up. Could want to tap into this, higher time frame. Fair value gap's tapping into the 4 hour now. Could want to tap into this 1 hour. We'll have to see what it wants to do, how it reacts. But since the daily is at a bullish fair value gap, I'm going to lean towards being bullish for the day. That's what I'm going to lean towards. Why? Because the 4 hour and the 1 hour is a higher time frame, but the daily is a higher time frame, right? So I'm gonna believe that the daily holds more weight than the 4 hour and the 1 hour. But it could very well still just take off. Let's see. Let's see what they talking about in the Discord, man. I was clean. Well, not clean, but I wouldn't have did that. But it was fake decent, you know what I'm saying? By the way, man, if you are in this stream and you are not in Discord, I got the free link below. I also got, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, bro. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll be able to keep up a little bit more with what I'm doing. I'm not really posting in my community tab like that. I know a lot of creators that do use the community tab to keep their viewers updated, but I'm not really active with that for real. So Instagram is the best way to really keep up with me, or the Discord, one of those. By the way, I do got ads running on this, so if the ads start getting too crazy, let me know, bro, and I'll just turn them off, bro. If they start getting too crazy, just let me know. I don't know when they're gonna drop, but if they start acting too crazy, just let me know. Low key, probably shouldn't have started the stream till like 10 o'clock, bro. Like low key. Man, I'll put an alert on this because I may just, I very well may just think about taking this. Let's put a light right here if it wants to come right there. Mm-mm-mm-mm. But I really want to get something on NQ, man. I really want to get something on NQ. And let's see what we can get. We got this on the 5 minute. Again, not taking that because we got news in 5 minutes. I'd rather miss the bus than try to get on too early and it ends up taking me the wrong direction, man. It's amazing how much of trading is actually just waiting and being patient. It's also amazing, like when you're waiting and being patient, but you still take an L, bro. That's annoying. But I feel like the reason why people don't like trading or people quit trading, right? Because people don't fail. I feel like you can never say you fail unless you've continued to try it and you like died without being able to do it, bro. But the real thing is people quit trading. They don't fail, they quit trading, right? Because it's too hard, right? Because like I said, you can never truly say you failed at something unless you tried your whole life to do it and you never got it, right? But a lot of people quit trading, and I feel like it's because trading forces you to it forces you to get real with yourself, bro. It forces you to get real with yourself. It forces you to face yourself, which people don't like doing, right? Like you have to face the fact that you are emotional. You have to face the fact that you are greedy. You have to face the fact that you have too much of an attachment to money, bro. Like trading makes you face the real you, and that's what people don't like. So I think that's why most people quit trading. They don't like to face themselves, bro. They don't like to, right? And I've learned some ugly things about myself from trading, bro. Like I used to think that, oh yeah, I don't care about risk. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll risk the whole thing, but I actually do care about risk. Um, Tapping into that 1 hour fair value gap looks like right now, about to be at least. Um, but yeah, trading forces you to look at yourself and get real with yourself, right? And understand that everything is on you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody forced you to hit that buy or sell button. Nobody forced you to close a trade early. Nobody forced you to hold a losing trade longer, right? Nobody forced you to do anything on these charts. It is all on you, and that's what people don't like because they got nobody to blame but themselves if they fail, right? Or if they lose, right? It's not a fun feeling, man. When you got to sit there and be like, yeah, what you just did was stupid. Now look at you. You lost half a much amount of money. But trading is a lot like life too. A lot of decisions you make, you cannot take back, right? In the market, you definitely can't take back a decision, right? As soon as you close the trade, it's closed, right? As soon as you pull the trigger on the trade, it's open, right? You can't take it back. You can't call the broker and be like, oopsie, didn't mean to press that button. Like, nah, bro, you in that trade now, right? So it's a lot like life. You get into something in life, most of the time you can't take it back. You do something in life, most of the time you can't take it back. Well, you can't take nothing back. You can only try to, you know, fix it after the fact. But sometimes it's too late. And we definitely know that in trading sometimes. It get too late, bro. Like, I know I've entered trades sometimes being emotional. And I was like, dang, man, I shouldn't have got into this trade, bro. So if it just gets back to break even, I'm going to go ahead and close it. And then never get back to break even, you end up losing more money, bro. So, yeah, man. Trading is, it's not for the weak, man. But we got news about to drop in 20 seconds. Let's see what they talking about. Let's see what they talking about. I would love for this to be a bullish day. My boy Kev, what's up, man? Let's see what the news does. I'm about to just hit the buy button right now. Boom. Give me my news drop, bruh. All right, came out bullish for the indices, which is in line with what I want to see. So, yay. Again, let's go over the confluences on why I am bullish today. Traded back into equilibrium on the daily. Traded into a fair value gap that is in discount, right? Swept liquidity on the 4 hour, the 1 hour, right? Now we just got bullish news at 10 a.m. Now I am ready to look for buys. If we can get some sort of setup, bro. Let's just pray to God this thing doesn't take off. We already swept all the liquidity down here. No need to come back. If I want to be super technical, I guess I would have to. Let's see this, bro. Let's see wherever this thing wants to stop at. Good Lord. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Technically, this is the last low, technically. Right here. So this fair value gap on the 5 minute would low-key be in discount. Good morning, Darius. What's up, man? We got to wait. I would want to see like a pullback into this 5 minute fair value gap. Low key, if you want to be a Doyle supply and demand trader, bruh, this is your demand right here. That's your demand right there. And we can see what happens. That's lines up with OTE, so it wouldn't be like a horrible entry at all. We do got some bearish fair value gaps on the way, but again, the daily is bullish. So we'll see. We'll see if price wants to do right by us today. What I might do just for extra confirmation is I'll wait until it comes back into these areas since it's not a uni. I'll wait till it comes back. Let me check one more time. Yeah, no, this ain't no uni. I'll wait until it comes back into these areas. Drop down on the 1 minute. And then see if I can find an entry on the 1 minute. So that's my plan for right now. Francisco, what's up, man? What's up, bro? Hope y'all doing good, man. Got me a little Starbucks today, what they call it, Starbies. You know what I'm saying? Not a big coffee guy, but I was out this morning at a doctor's appointment, so went ahead and got me a little something. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing. I'm liking being bullish. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm really wrong. Not playing. See, ES just inversed this 1 hour fair value gap, bearish fair value gap at least, so that could be a good sign. And again, we do got that bullish SMT on the higher time frames as well. So I feel like all systems are go to be bullish. And let's make this money back from my horrible decision yesterday, or decisions yesterday. Just give me what I want to see. That's all I want. Yeah, bro, I'm trading on a evaluation account right now, a combine with Top Step. I haven't traded my personal account in a while now because I've been focusing on getting this one done. But like I said yesterday, it's been a little bit tougher than I thought, at least on the mental side and, you know, emotionally. I definitely underestimated what it would take to pass a combine, well, pass a challenge account. You definitely gotta fight yourself a lot. But I would love if we can get a nice little pullback down into here, bro. Into OTE of this, find me a little entry on the 1 minute, because the 5 minute, if I were to enter off of this, my stop loss would have to be down there, which is 100% not happening. Do you think this is better than a prop firm, forex prop firm industry? I think I can't really give you too much of an opinion because I never traded a forex prop firm. I would have to. I can't really speak on forex prop firms. Like I said, I haven't traded with one. But as far as the futures industry as a whole versus forex, I will say that I believe futures is better than forex. You think we have breakaway gaps? No, I don't want to think that, Kev, because I want us to go ahead and come on back. I don't want to think that. I don't want to think that at all. Yeah, the higher time frame is bullish, even though it looks like, well, it was looking like at first this 15-minute fair value gap was holding. I'm not buying it, bro. This is high resistance liquidity down here. They already swept all the liquidity. Well, not all the liquidity, but they already swept liquidity down here. There's no reason for them to come back down here and wanting to sweep this again. Like, there's no reason to. So, I'm not going to buy that these bearish fair value gaps are going to hold. What we may have to do, which would be unfortunate. Like, I would really hate to have to do this. I may have to just so we don't get left behind, may have to just base it off of this 15-minute fair value gap right here, and then try to find like an entry off the 1 minute in here. I don't want that to happen. I would love for it to come back to this 5-minute fair value gap, so I can be a little bit more confident in a buy down here. I said tap into this OTE inside this fair value gap. Hey man, I'm just going over all possibilities. No FOMO. I'm just going over all possibilities. Right? If I see what I want to see, These are all in theory, of course. Because it could very well just want to tap into this 15-minute and go. That's the thing about trading. You never know. Like, I would like for it to come back down to that 5-minute one, but the market don't care about what I would like for it to do. They like, either you're going to be in or you're going to be out. I feel like my numbers is off. Maybe they not off. Oh well. Macro's about to end in a minute. I would love to get a trade, man. Otherwise, I would have to just end this week down 1,100, which ain't fun. This is the oil trade I was talking about. Reacting off of this, inversed all these bullish fair value gaps. This is your order block on the 1 hour. But see, I don't know if I trust oil like that. We can tape read this. I ain't gonna take this, but we can tape read that trade. We'll see if this fair value gap holds or if it just wants to fall off a cliff. Got equal lows in Asia, low resistance liquidity all the way up. You know what I'm saying? All these lows that ain't been touched. Like all these lows sitting down here. Like I said, lining it up with a higher time frame. You got all the higher time frame alignment. All right. 4 hour, boom. Even reacted off of that 4 hour order block as well. I'm not taking this, but I would like to see what it does. The risk ain't crazy on it, but I'm good. I know my girl NQ gonna give me something. Certainly she won't do me wrong 2 days in a row. I can't even say she did me wrong, bro. I did myself wrong yesterday. This is good though. The more it pushes up, the higher equilibrium and discount comes up. So, you know, we could find something probably a little bit easier if it wants to pull back. So it won't necessarily have to come back to that 5-minute fair value gap if it doesn't want to. Just being patient, man. I definitely think I'm going back to just removing PM session altogether off it, like off the board, man. I think I kind of got into over trading once I became unemployed and I had more time to look at the charts. And yeah, I don't really like PM session, bro. Like I said, PM session, it cooks up when I'm at work or when I'm gone. But when I'm here, man, it don't want to do nothing. So I'm just taking PM session back off the board. Like, I'm not even going to look at PM session like I did before. People in the Discord, y'all know I used to never look at PM. My chart used to be closed. I would be at work. Even if I was off work, I would never look at PM. But I'm not looking at PM session no more, man. So to all the PM session traders, you're welcome. Because now that I said I'm not looking at it no more, it's going to cook up the best setups. took what, Kev? Took the 3-minute FEG to fill up previous gap. On NQ? Good stuff, Kev. That's what I like to see, man. And when you pass another 50K, let me get that one, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate you giving me that 50K, bro. I don't want to work for my own account, man. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. I'm tired of looking at these charts every day and then selling myself because I make a dumb decision. This account should have been passed 2 months ago, bruh. But I'm over here playing around, playing games. Need to lock in. Making stupid decisions. But good stuff, Kev. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to hear. Send photo in Discord. Let me see what you're talking about, Kev. Let me see what you're talking about, man. See what you're talking about. Good stuff, man. Good stuff, Kev. Good stuff, man. That's what we like to see. Oh, wait. Put that one in the wrong chat. Good stuff. I'm about to join you in profitability today. Just give me till 11 o'clock. Man. All right, come on in, Q. Do what I want you to do. I really wish I could just put a limit on this 5-minute fair value gap, but like I said, that stop loss would be way too crazy. A 50-point stop? No, sir. I'm gonna have to wait for it to come down and find something on a 1-minute chart. Again, like I said, you can do a little Doyle strategy. You know what I'm saying? Got your demand. Enter at the demand or enter at the break of the candle. Or you can find, I think he started doing like a little 1-minute demand so you can enter like this. Like a demand within the demand. Something like that. This zone's still huge, but it's still a 30-point zone. Can't do that one, man. One contract, that's more doable, but yes, come down. Yes, come down. All right, so that oil trade just got triggered in. I'm not in it, by the way. I'm not in it. But if I did put a limit there, it would have just got triggered in. So let's see if this oil trade plays out. We'll keep that in mind. Again, you have all the higher time frame confluence with this trade as well. So we'll see if it works out or if it wants to continue to be bullish. But I'm waiting on NQ. Yeah, you gotta pay. You gotta pay the monthly every 30 days. Yeah, until you pass. Right, once you pass, the monthly fee goes away. Which is why many people try to, get it done in a month. Which is very doable in a month. It's just, again, man, a lot of self-sabotage has happened on this side. So I have no one to be mad at but myself that it's taken me, well, I'm in month 4 now to pass this combine. A lot of self sabotage, a lot of revenge trading, over trading like yesterday. Um, Maybe someone could argue that, like I said yesterday, that, oh man, if you just would take profits at TP1 instead of going break even, you would have been passed already, right? Because I do have a lot of break even trades um, on this combine, which means they did hit TP1. I just never took it. I just never took the profit. So one could argue that as well, and they wouldn't be wrong. Um, right, I wouldn't have a rebuttal to that, other than mind your business. But um, yeah, a lot has happened on this side of the road. That's on me. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that again, Kev. I ain't gonna lie. I think I got in a greedy state of mind where it's like, nah, I wanna hit the home run every trade. Which is again why I like to use 2 contracts if possible. Like, if there's any way I can get 2 contracts off, I would love to do that. Because with 1 contract, I'm kind of forced to make a decision. Like, either I hold it until Kingdom Come, or I get all out at TP1. So that's why typically, if I can, I would want to put 2 contracts on. But again, I'm not about to risk $1,000 per trade. Not in a combine, right? Now, if it was my personal account and I had my personal 150K, $1,000 gonna be nothing. But since I gotta follow their rules, I gotta play by their standard. I need to see this come back, man. But yeah, I think I'm about to bring back, you know, take one off at TP1 for sure. I'll tell you what, I would love to get this last 37, well, really 3,800. I would love to get this last little 3,800 in one trade if possible, bro. Just to get this thing over with. So I think today, if I get into a trade and it's starting to get in deep profit, I will try to hold, but I'm not going to do what I did before. Hold it until I get the break even. Like, I'll have like a limit in my mind of what I'll let it, or what I won't let it get past, right? Like, if I'm in profit 1,000 or 2,000, okay, I won't walk away from this trade with less than, I don't know, 15 or whatever, right? Something like that. What would be really tragic is if this taps into this and decides to respect this one and not come back down a discount to take off. That would be tragic. And I would have to miss that ride. Let me look at ES, man. YM obviously doing its own thing. That's true. I would take $200 cash. I don't know what it is with trading, bro. What's funny is we'll be in profit $1,000 and we'll be like, oh, that's not enough. That's a little bit of money. But if we lose $1,000, it's like, yo, bro, that's way too much money I lost. But it's not way too much money to win. It's funny, man. It's funny. The human mind is a funny thing. $1,000 is too much to lose, but not too much to make. Or $1,000 is too much to lose, but not enough to make. Right? Like, and the fact that I came from a personal account in Forex, where I was at most, the most I ever made, like in a personal account in Forex was like 200-300, something like that. The fact that I'm over here scoffing at $1,000 is hilarious. It's hilarious, bro. But hey, I'm human. Yes. Come on, NQ. Do what I want you to do. Come here. That's right. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and call my girl NQ. Let me go ahead and call my girl NQ. Yo, I need you to come back. I need you to come back to OTE. Give me a 1-minute entry, sniper entry, and we can take off to the moon together. And I'll pass this combine today live with my folks on YouTube. You got me? Don't be lying to me now. You got me? Okay, bet. That was corny, but she said she got me, bro. That's true, man. That's true. You're making valid points, Kev. You're making valid points. I can't argue any of your points. I cannot argue any of your points. All right, we're in that 15-minute fair value gap now, but I want to see it come back to the 5-minute. Please, Lord. Let's go ahead and mark this out, though, just so we can keep in mind that it's there. And let me delete that 5-minute demand because I'm not taking a demand setup, bro. So we in the 15-minute demand. 15-minute fair value gap. It has a good reaction on the 5-minute at least coming up out of there. I would hate to see this. Oh no, Lord, please. Let me get off the 1 minute, bro, because I'm not gonna get FOMO'd into any trades, bro. I need it to come back to discount, man. I need it to. If it doesn't and it takes off, then I'll just cry. Let's take a peek at that oil trade. Now, that's a decent reaction coming up out of there. This oil trade looking decent. I ain't gonna lie. Should I pull the trigger on oil and say, forget my girl NQ? Two contracts, that'll be 660. Psych. This oil one does look decent, bro. Got the 4-hour inconfluence. Got the 1-hour inconfluence. Inverse these bullish fair value gaps. It wouldn't be 3, it'd have to be 2. Do I trust my girl NQ? Do I trust she gonna come back for me? Because right now it's looking like she's trying to leave me. I'm not going to do both. That'd be way too much. They never come back. I want my girl NQ to come back, man. I want to do this with NQ, bruh. But this oil trade looks nice. Like I said, equal lows right here. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. She may do right. I don't know, man. If I take this oil trade, then I lose, I'll be like, bro, I should have just waited on my girl NQ all along. This daily candle does technically have that's high resistance liquidity since it took this high within this fair value gap. If I do this oil trade, that'll be 720. All right, here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. See, this is why traders get paid the big bucks. You gotta make decisions. Not a clean uni. But it did low-key take some liquidity before tapping into this little small fair value gap. And Q, I need you to talk to me. Are you gonna come back for me or not? 15-minute change in the stage delivery, getting respected. That 1 hour order block is getting respected. 1 hour CISD as well. What I might do is I might low-key treat this as like a I haven't traded oil in a long time, bro. Like, if I went back in the Discord, you'll probably have to go back months since the last oil trade I took. Look at this 1 minute. I know it was leaving a fair value gap on the 1 minute. It looked like it's low key respecting it, low key. Oil, what do I do? Oh, wait. Wait. Let me make sure we ain't got no oil specific news. Okay, no, we don't. What's up, Sports Beats? Right now I'm in a dilemma. I'm debating taking this oil trade, but I really want to wait for my girl NQ. But it's looking like she's respecting this fair value gap, bro. And if she is going to leave me, I low-key think she wants to leave, guys. I low-key do. Because on like super bullish days, if we're going to be super bullish, they ain't really going to come back to discount. Let me make sure this is the actual account, not the practice. This is the actual account. Am I going to send it? Yeah, I think NQ trying to leave. We'll be risking 700 if I enter now. Give me back like another small little pullback, maybe into here, possibly, if you'd be so kind. All right, it comes back up here. I'll get in. Yeah. NQ trying to lead me, man. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I kind of drug my feet a little bit too much. If we get a pullback up, like slightly into this wick up here, I'll give it a, I'll give oil a go. Because I think NQ is leaving your boy. She is, and I can't believe her. I'm gonna put a limit right here. Put a buy stop here. Yeah, go, definitely show love to Ken, man. Definitely show love to Ken. We just tapped into this bullish fair value gap here. That's something to keep in mind, but I believe the higher time frame is bullish. I mean bearish on that front. I mean, low key, there is a part of me that's like, since we respected this fair value gap and took this recent high, we should just continue. So, if anything, I low key could enter on this fair value gap coming up out of that 15-minute. I think that's what I'm gonna do, bro. Forget oil. I don't trust oil enough. I'll take this on NQ if it comes back. That's a little steeper than what I want, man. I don't want a 20 point. That's $800. That's $50 more than what I want to risk, bro. And then the pass, I got to get like probably something like this, low key. Yeah, I'm gonna forget oil. Forget oil, bruh. I'm going with my girl. I'm riding with her. Only thing I don't like is we leaving behind this 1 hour fair value gap too. So we got a 30-minute fair value gap, but we tapped into this 15-minute and respected initially at least. That's the problem, man. It's a little risky. It is slightly a little risky. It's a little risky. I might get left, man. I might have to settle. But I don't like how this is respecting this either. What's up, Steven, man? What's up, bro? You ain't missed nothing yet. You ain't missed nothing. Not yet. I'm over here trying to make a decision on what I want to do. Because the 15 minutes being respected, but we got a 30-minute and a 1 hour still being left open, which I don't like. I'm trying to decide if I want to take this. Be a little risque, especially with equal lows right there. Hey man, if I pass the combine on live, that would be lit. The thing is, I would have been more confident if it would have came back down into this fair value gap on the 5 minute to take an entry off the 1 minute. And the fact that it didn't even like just touch equilibrium kind of has me irritated. Let's delete that. We got some SMT, some bullish SMT anywhere. Well, we do actually. We did low key. 1004, 1023. 1004, 1023. There was bullish SMT. Would that have changed my decision? Probably not. I still wanted to see that pull back. But it's looking like this was the play to get in, coming off of that 15-minute fair value gap. Mm-mm-mm. Am I getting left, bro? See? I didn't take oil. Would have been tight. Tell that boy Ken his girl Gold low key doing right as far as what she's supposed to do, or what I think she's gonna do, which is continue higher. Man, NQ, man. What did I say earlier, bro? Didn't I say it would be tragic if it tapped into this fair value gap and left? And look what it's doing, being tragic. It's like the past 2 days, I feel like I've called out what's gonna happen. See, look at oil, bro. See, this is why I can't trust oil, man. I might just get that boy Ken girl a try. You see, we took this 250 ain't bad. 3 candle sequence. That's bad. If we're going to be going from internal to external, that's your internal liquidity on the 1 hour. Steve, you say you went gold. Good stuff, bro. Yeah, Kev, that's not what I wanted to see, man. That's not what I want to see at all. That's your internal liquidity, which means the draw should be here if the internal to external is going to play out. Which means if I was to take this, that would have to be like ultimate target. Do I give Ken girl a try, man? Do I give his girl a try? The risk ain't crazy. I could do 3. That'll put me right at 750, but I feel like that's a bad habit of always trying to go to my max risk every single time. Since it ain't my girl in Q, cause she wanna leave me. Can't believe her. I mean, I feel like I've been saying this the past freaking I don't know how long now, but if I would have took this based off of the 15-minute fair value gap, I think I would have passed the combine with this. I wouldn't have passed it. I would have been close to passing, 10 points away from passing. Yeah, Kev, go tell Ken I may be about to get. I think I'm about to give his girl a try. Yeah, tell Ken I'm about to give his girl a try. I don't even think I need all 30. I don't think I need all of that, but I'm gonna go for it. Let me text this man in Discord. I'm about to give his girl a try, man. At Ken USD. About. Oh shoot. Yeah, she triggers me in. Look at her. See, I told you, bro. You try to give gold a chance, you start trying to lead. I can't believe in Q, bro. Can't believe him. I'm over here trying to be a disciplined trader, not get FOMO'd in. And look, gone. I'm over here calling myself being disciplined. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, see? Again, trying to get in with me on this. In the same spot. I feel like with gold, though, I look need to have my stop underneath the 3 candle sequence. And to get that within risk parameters. So consequent encroachment of this, bro. See, I know with NQ, most of the time there's enough volatility where if the fair value gap is a decent size, I can just put my stop under the fair value gap candle or above the fair value gap candle, depending on the setup. And it'll just go. But with gold, I don't know, man. Hopefully this macro in 4 minutes will push gold down into here. Tap me in and we can go. Let's make it an even 200 ticks. Make it an even 4K. This looks decent to me. Looks very decent. As far as power of 3 too. You know what I'm saying? We can maybe flip this bullish. Inverse all this bearish stuff. Now I do feel like we got a lot of liquidity down here. But it's looking for, like, as of right now, it's trying to go for this high. 4 hour look great. 1 hour looks great. If this loses, it's 100% on Ken, bro. And he gonna owe me some money back in this combine account. Look at gold, bro. Let's look at NQ, man. I'm over here being disciplined. And this is the trade that would have passed the combine right here. I think 95 is really all I needed right there. Or 94. 94. It's 40. I think mine would have been just short of passing right now. Nah, I need 96. Or maybe 95. I need 95 points, which this would have gave me to the tick. Because I'm over here, again, being disciplined. I gotta miss out. Come on, gold. Stop playing. Macro in 2 minutes. I need this macro to force a huge wick down here. Tap us in. Snipe it. And shoot straight up to yesterday's high. I feel like 17 points shouldn't be a lot for gold, bro. It really shouldn't be. Not to get in 1 day at least. Inverse is bearish gap. Inverse in all these bearish PD arrays. All these bearish PD arrays are failing, bruh. There's no bearish PD array on a higher time frame. Nothing at all. Not even an inverse bullish fair value gap. Let me look at the 4 hour. Yeah, not even an inverse gap on the 4 hour. We got nothing bearish in our way. Except for maybe that. That little 30-minute, but that ain't nothing for real. I feel like this is a good trade. This is one of the few gold trades I can be confident in. And if this loses, it's only one explanation. I'm being stream sniped by the market makers, bro. Oh, there goes oil. The reason why I didn't take oil, y'all, is just because I don't have enough confidence in oil. Am I gonna bank the possible last trade of the combine on oil? I don't think I am. I don't think I am. I don't think I can. It looks decent, but then again, oil will be having days where it don't be wanting to do nothing. This is definitely a market maker buy model, though. If we can get triggered in, bruh, please. That's all I want. Market maker buy model. Easy money. Market maker buy model. All this generated buy side liquidity on the way down. None of these highs got touched on the way down. Like, bruh. Market maker buy model. Easy spot. Look at all these highs, bro, that just did not get touched on the way down. I already got that one marked up. It's a market maker buy model, low resistance liquidity, so we should be running through all of these with a quickness. If I can get triggered in, man. Let me look at this 15-minute, make sure we ain't getting the same NQ treatment. All right, 15-minute didn't get triggered yet either. All right, now it's official. This trade would have 100% passed the combine. I've been saying that for weeks, bruh. Come on, gold. So you low-key getting close to the time where I call it. Typically, if I ain't in something by like 11:10, probably like 11:30 the latest, I call it for the morning, man. And I said at the beginning of the stream too, I was like, this right here was low-key looking good. The only reason why I didn't pull the trigger on this little fair value gap, is because news at 10. But I literally said, y'all can rewind it back. I said, this fair value gap looks good after looking at the higher time frame, like in how these candles are respected. I said, that looks great. I just wish news didn't have to punk me. Dang, man. Good Lord. And what do you know? YM is doing what I said. Going for that. Going for its all-time high. Let me hit this man Ken, bro. Because what is this girl doing, bro? Why is it taking so long? Why is it taking your girl so long? Goodness gracious, man. I really don't want to just leave this on like through I don't want to leave it on through lunch, bro. I never trust lunch, bro. My girl NQ, man. That 15-minute, man. If it would have tapped equilibrium, at the very least, it didn't even have to come back to that fair value gap. If it would have tapped equilibrium, I would have took an entry off the 1 minute. But the fact that it didn't, bro, I just couldn't do it. I can't take a buy in premium, because if I would have took that and it lost, I would have called myself out. I would have said, bro, you literally just took that buy knowing you were in premium. Right? That's where the aggressive account would have came in handy. So on the aggressive account, I probably would have pulled the trigger on that. I guess it's time to delete all this. Again, I'm not showing back up in PM sessions, so it's looking like NQ is gone for the morning, unfortunately. So, no need to look at NQ anymore. The only way I would be able to is like, yeah, if it does a 200 point or almost 200 point sell off, I probably won't even be confident in it anymore. And then we got this girl gold, man. Come on, man. We in the macro and gold is doing absolutely nothing, bro. That's crazy. Drop down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give gold till 11:30, y'all. I'm gonna give gold till 11:30. There is one more macro, like 11:50 to 12:10, but I don't know if I want to wait that long, bro. Looking like she finally wanted to come down just slightly, ever so slightly. Just come on. You need to come down 2 points, trigger me in. That's all I need. And then we can be good, bro. But yeah, easy market maker buy model, if you ask me. Literally all of these can be TPs, but I'm gonna just hold it till Kingdom Come. I don't know, man. I'm debating on leaving the order. Once I do get off, I'm debating. Because if I know one thing, lunchtime definitely knows how to ruin a setup, man. Lunch knows how to ruin a setup, bro. Move it up 1 point. I'm debating, bro. I don't know yet. I'm trying to see. Because I like the setup. I really do. I just... This man... Hey, bro. This is why I say Ken can have this girl, bro. Like, look at her. Look at what she's doing. This is the girl you want? The girl that makes you wait for eternity? at least NQ, you know what I'm saying? She'll leave you. She won't make you wait. She'll let you know what she about to do immediately. Gold, man. She over here just taking her time. Like she got all day in the world. But yeah. 11:30 I'm ending the stream. But I'll let y'all know by then if I'm going to leave the order on or not. Exactly, bro. I'd rather know that my trade is over quickly than have to sit in agony for hours. Like, look at gold, bro. What are we doing? See how I was moving clean yesterday? Create the fair value gap, come back into it, gone. Create a fair value gap, come back into it, gone. That's what I need to do right now. Like I said, I'm confident in this thing because it's a market maker buy model to a T. Higher time frame in Confluence. I bet you if I look at the daily, I think it was a CISD that it was respecting, a little order block. Yeah, respecting this daily order block to the tick. Look at the weekly. Weekly looking bullish. Hey, bro. This is like a A+ setup. It's an A+ if we can get it. Exactly. If I'm going to lose, I want to know now. Like, for sure. No disrespect, Steven, but y'all can keep that swing trading stuff. Well, no, you don't swing trade no more. But when you was, man, y'all could have kept that. I ain't trying to wait a week to figure out if I'm going to lose or not. And matter of fact, if I'm in the trade for a week and it loses, I'm tight. Not going to lie. Macro is about to end and this thing has done absolutely nothing. Maybe let's get like a little smaller time frame accumulation, right? Manipulate down, then distribute back up. Maybe that's what we're getting, a little 1 minute AMD type setup. Get our little accumulation, get a manipulation down to trigger us in, then get the distribution back up. Maybe that's what we're about to get. Yeah, man. I know. I mean, I hear what y'all swing traders be saying. I hear y'all. And more power to you, man. Me personally, I just can't. If gold takes off after making me wait all this time, bro, she getting cut. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. If gold takes off after making me wait all this time, she getting cut. Never to be traded. At least for the next month. Oil still playing around, bro. Oh my god, bro. Maybe like generate like some equal highs up here, then come back down, type of thing. And that's how you know you really praying, bro. Because you like, please, Lord, any scenario that'll work in my favor. Let's see if this guy took a trade. Tyler trade. I bet you he took a buy. I guarantee he took a buy.
In this gap, probably.
Maybe not.
You shitting me? Play off a little inverse, I suppose, huh?
I knew it. I knew it.
You know what I mean? He trades ICT.
This is the trade I should have been in.
Boys. I'll pussy out in Thanks, Toddy Hours for getting us kicked off with that one.
I knew it, dude. I knew it.
Moving fast.
This was the trade, man. Type of stuff that just makes you want to punch your computer, bro. I don't know. I think it's chalk, bro. I think it's chalk. I think gold may be chalk, bro. I don't want to speak negativity, but it's not looking like it's gonna come pick us up. It's not looking great at all. I don't know, man. I'm thinking about doing. I mean, I like streaming, of course, but it's just extra. You know what I'm saying? There's more for me to do. It ain't looking good, y'all. This gold trade is not looking good at all. The only way for me to get in is I would have to go against what I want to see, just like with NQ. I may just have to walk away this week down 1,000. Because this entry is right at equilibrium of that range too. Isn't that interesting, bro? Maybe create equal highs with this, maybe. Do a little liquidity sweep of this internal high, drop down, tap us in, then take off, maybe. If you'd be so kind to do that, please. For all we know, man, this gold trade could be wanting to wait until next week to finish out this market maker buy model. We already missed the trade of the day on NQ. The only thing I possibly could have done differently is, like, since it didn't come back to what I wanted it to come back to, but it still did mitigate something, I could have just lowered my risk, possibly. Like, instead of using 2 contracts, use 1 contract. So I could have still caught the move. Because, I mean, that trade, it's not like that trade made 0 cents. It's not like it made 0 cents. It's just not what I wanted to see. And what I've been noticing the past couple of weeks is that sometimes I feel like I get too caught up on what I want to see. But the market doesn't care about what I want to see. Like, it doesn't matter what I want. Like, I want every trade to get sniped and go to TP in 2 seconds. But it doesn't happen that way. Like, so, like, what I want to happen or what I want to see happen doesn't have to happen. I think sometimes I kind of feel like that's what it's supposed to be, right? Like, and it doesn't have to be. Like, this trade had merit. You know what I'm saying? Trading off of a 15-minute fair value gap, right? Respecting it nicely. You know what I'm saying? Coming back out of it with momentum, right? Low key, a little uni, low key a uni, if we're being completely honest. It didn't take out a high probability liquidity area. but it took some liquidity. Plus, there was SMT at this low, right? So it had merit. So this again, this is just something that I gotta take note of, man. Like what I want to see doesn't have to happen, bruh. And that trade is the trade that got away. And what's sad is it gave me a chance to get in like multiple times. It got triggered once, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. It gave me 5 minutes to make a decision. It gave me 5 minutes to make a decision. And I said no. And the stop loss wasn't even too crazy. Yeah, man, good catch on that gold trade, bruh. Like I said, it's looking like gold is gone. And Ken's girl has failed once again, bruh. You tell him his girl failing once again. Man. Now see, contrast that with this gold chart, right? Even if I wanted to take a different entry, there's nothing for me to base that entry off of. Like, let's say I want to take this new 5-minute gap that was created. There's no way, there's nothing for me to base it off of, right? To say like, okay, that's a good setup to take. Like, it hasn't mitigated anything. Like, we're just, it's going. Like, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that we have to miss both of these moves, man. Potentially. Yeah, that was beautiful, bro. Oh my God, that was beautiful. OTE lining up perfectly with this fair value gap, bro. That's chef's kiss, man. That is beautiful. That is gorgeous. And the fact that I gotta miss this one while also missing NQ is sad. And I gotta walk away with a losing week because I'm over here being picky with what I want to see, bruh. You live and you learn, man. You live and you learn. This trade had merit. I wanted to see it come down here. But I guess the lesson of the day, guys, is that the market don't care about what you want to see happen. And we shouldn't be trying to predict what the market is going to do. We should only be reacting to what it's doing, man. And the reaction play would have been taking it off of this 15-minute respect, right? And seeing this little lower time frame unicorn play out. I was clean. And once again, this trade would have passed the combine, guys. It would have passed the combine. Live on air, and it wasn't even like a sweat trade either, bro. It was literally, I only needed 95 points. I was really what? From 10:25 to 10:46, a 21-minute trade. Would have been done. Boom. Combine passed. This one didn't make you sweat at all. These are the trades you like to see, man. Trades that don't make you sweat. Trades that just do what they're supposed to do immediately. But y'all saw I was thinking about getting in right here on this fair value gap. I didn't want to get in on this higher one. I wanted to get in on this one, and that one didn't come back. Didn't get tapped back into either. Unfortunately, Kev's, breakaway gap was correct. So I think what I'm gonna do is this. I'm like I said, I'm ending the stream at 11:30. Once we take, I'll leave it on as long as we don't take Asia session high. Once we take that session high, and if I'm not triggered in yet, I'm cutting the trade. I'm cutting it. I'm gonna leave it alone, and we'll just have to get them next week. I do like live streaming. It's just I don't know how often I want to do it. There's a part of me that's like I should just go live until I pass this thing, so I can do it live in front of millions of people. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Maybe we can get this little bearish fair value gap sitting over here. Maybe we can get this one to maybe we can get this bearish one to send it back down into this bullish PD array so we can go higher. Quite possibly. Yeah, do a Top Step Live type stream. We have to do it on Zoom though. Come on. I need a fair value gap to work, man. I need this thing to send it down, bruh. And trigger us in so we can go higher. I'm begging. Please. Don't let me have to walk away down $1,000. The sad thing is I was bullish today too, bro. So I knew this move was about to take place, bro. I just oh my God, gold, bro. You know what, man? Let me pull up Ken live. He's still live, bro. Let me tell this man. Oh wait. Yeah, this man got off. Yeah. You better get off, man. You gotta hide, bro. Cause your girl acting up. Let's see what he said at the end of this thing.
15-minute.
Yeah, bro. Your girl sold us, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave both of these orders. Still have a good bit of time. Alright.
We got a good bit of time for your girl to be acting up, bro. Can't believe your girl, man. It's not looking great, y'all. I don't think we about to get triggered in, to be honest with you. Let me put a alert on this. The moment that gets triggered or gets taken, this trade is getting canceled. Then I'll just have to end the week down. It looked like ES didn't give you a chance at all. NQ was the only one that gave you a chance for real. You would have had to take this super high fair value gap. YM gave you a little chance. But then again, I don't trust YM. I don't trust the sixth sister, man. Oh, it just took all-time highs. Well, there you go. All-time highs taken on YM. So now all the indices are at all-time highs. Wonderful. Y'all saw me call all of that out live. So I know what I'm doing. Man. Everybody pray with me that Asia High doesn't get taken. We tap into this fair value gap and then we go. That's what everyone pray right now. I'm gonna keep doing my thing, man. Wow, I'm gonna persevere. It is good to know. I mean, good to see that, when your bias is correct. Even though you may not have been able to catch it, bro. But just knowing that you had the direction and the drawn liquidity correct, that's something to take with you. Unless you know what you're doing, like I said. Like, you may not have caught it, but you know what you're doing. Like I said, I think with NQ, I think I talked about this before, with you actually, in the Discord. Like, I feel like I'm just getting too picky on what I want to see sometimes. Like, I feel like towards the end of this combine, man, I've been just getting super picky on what I want to see. And I think that just goes to me being afraid to lose. Like I don't want to blow this account now that I'm so close, right? And that's just a horrible mindset to be in. I made a video about it already. Playing to lose versus playing to win. I think it's like the psychology of a profitable trader. Something like that. From the Bible, by the way. I used the story of the talents. And how the man who hid his talent in the ground and gave it back, And when the master came back, he was like, take from him who has little and give it to him who has more, something like that. Right? And in that story, it sounds crazy. Right? Like, well, why would Jesus say it was right for the man to for the master to take from the guy who had only a little bit and give it to the guy who has more? And it's just like, it makes sense because if you're not going to use it, God's going to take it away, right? Like, if you ain't going to use the talent I gave you, then there's no need for you to have it. So, yeah. Just psyching myself out, getting into my own head. Like I said, this combine should have been passed 2 months ago. I'm dragging this thing out. That's true, man. We are our own worst enemies. The enemy or the enemy? Yeah, let me go ahead and tell Ken his girl is retired, bro. Your girl. This oil trade taking too long. See, this is why I didn't take oil, because oil be playing around sometimes. It be wanting to take his time getting a move on. You do got equal lows down here. I still feel like this thing is going to drop. I'm just not going to be a part of that. I don't like slow moving assets. And oil is one of those, bro. It just doesn't move at all. Still a decent setup, though. If you are in the stream, right, this is a decent setup. You get the higher time frame confluence. So, like I said, I'm just not going to be part of it. Oil will take too long for me. This girl, man, if it could just come down here. We got 7 minutes left. I doubt this thing is going to get down here in 7 minutes. But if it does, how about this? If it gets traded in the next 7 minutes, I'll stay on till lunch and then I'm just going to go ahead and get off. So we can see how it initially reacts coming back down here. It does have a couple fair value gaps in the way that it may want to respect and continue higher. If it does that, then oh well. But the reasons why I'm leaving this on and why I'm not taking it off as of right now is I still feel like the market maker buy model is in full effect. We still got a lot of highs that need to be taken. Like even this lunch high in here. We still have a lot of highs that need to be taken. They generated all this liquidity to run it. So that's why I'm leaving it on for now. Like I said, if it takes Asia high, I have a alert on it. I'm just gonna delete the order, and it can stay there. You can do whatever it wants to do. But I'm leaving it on because we got the higher time frame with us. Just go ahead and close this up. We'll close this stream up right now. Higher time frame is with us. There's a small daily fair value gap that it is leaving behind, but I feel like it's not going to come back for it. It's just going to go ahead and take this high out. We have a daily order block right here that it literally just kissed and respected and went back up. Go back down to the 4 hour. We have this huge 4 hour inefficiency, right? The reason why I like this even more is if we look at this fair value gap candle, it swept the first candle in the sequence low. I talked about that once in the Discord about that being a liquidity sweep in and of itself. So this now becomes a protected low. And it's respecting that 4 hour fair value gap nicely with the wick. And then same thing with this 1 hour fair value gap. Something that even Steven called out. Even Steven. I didn't try to do that, but you know, it worked out. Something that Steven called out. If you do a fib in this price leg, right? OTE lines up perfectly with this fair value gap, and again, it is respecting that fair value gap nicely with a wick. So that is why I'm leaving this on, because I believe the draw is higher at the very least to this recent high sitting up here, and then ultimately quite possibly could reach all the way up here to, is this gold all-time highs? Yeah, to gold's all-time highs. Everything just wants to be at all-time highs this year, so that is why I'm leaving it on. I'll keep you guys updated if I decide to take it off. I'll probably like type in the community tab or something on YouTube, and obviously the Discord is going to know. But we got 3 minutes left before this stream is over, so any last words? Kind of disappointing with NQ and how it did, but just something else to keep in mind for next week. Like I said, every trading week, every trading day, you should walk away with something that you can keep in mind for the next trading week and the next trading day. But yeah, definitely disappointing with that NQ trade. That trade made sense. The fact that I didn't pull the trigger on it is a little irritating, but it is what it is. The draw is right. So now what I would want to see next week, I want to see a nice little pullback into this fair value gap, possibly, and then continue to take out all-time highs again, bro. Like, at this point, man, I'm bullish until something bearish holds, right? So that's my plan. All right, Kev, man, you have a good weekend, bro. Great trading week for you, I know. And looks like we'll have to stay tuned next week to figure out if I'm going to pass. Maybe. If this trade tags me in, I'll let y'all know. And I'll let y'all know the result, obviously. full transparency over here on this side of YouTube. But it's 11:29. That's all I got for this live stream, man. First live stream was an L. Second live stream, y'all watched me kind of talk myself out of a trade, kind of. Not fully. Like, I'm not fully mad about it because I didn't love it, but still kind of disappointed. I will let you guys get back to your Friday. And again, I will keep y'all posted on this trade. That's all I got, man. I'll catch y'all. I'll say I'll catch y'all next week because I'm going to do another one, bro. I think I might just go live until I pass this. So, I'm going to do another one. I'll catch y'all next week, man. See y'all soon.